In the quiet dust of the moon's oldest crater, something pulses, not light, not heat, but memory. There is a rhythm beneath the silence, a slow, hollow throb, like the breath of a buried god. Before our ancestors tamed fire, before Earth wore continents, something landed, not a rock, not a comet, but a coffin. And now, after 10,000 years of silence, the hollow starborn stirs. They named it a satellite, a barren rock, a lifeless mirror of Earth. But they were wrong. The moon is a sarcophagus, built not by humans, but by those who fled a war older than starlight. The cosmos holds infinite secrets. Welcome to Mystic Horizons. Subscribe for the truth beyond the stars. They were called many things, sky architects, Orani nomads, but in the ruins of their language, he is known by one name, They Lorn, the hollow starborn. But he did not die. He calcified, preserved in orbit like a curse bound by cosmic silence. To some, the moon is poetry. To others, a tomb they forgot to seal. And with each tremor, his name begins to echo inside the minds of those who look too long at the moon. 1958, a classified seismic anomaly is detected near the Tycho crater. They said it was tectonic shift, but the moon has no tectonics. A survey team was dispatched. They never returned. Only the audio logs made it back, corrupted, fragmented, and whispered. For decades, signals have leaked from the lunar core. Not radio, not microwave, but a harmonic resonance tuned to the frequency of memory. And now, those who sleep under moonlight report the same dream. A colossus buried in frost, and a message etched inside their skull. Return me. And when the dream ends, they wake with blood at their nose and the tides out of sync. They said the moon controlled the tides, but lately it's something else. Shorelines pull back too far, waves stop mid-crest, animals flee in patterns too precise, and in the forests, the roots are humming. Something is tunneling through the memory of Earth itself. In Congo, shamans describe a drumbeat they can't unhear, but it comes from beneath stone. In Japan, monks speak of nightmares shared across monasteries, a being of obsidian bark, locked in fetal slumber. Something ancient is aligning, and Earth is not the host, it is the amplifier. And then, Earth's crust sings. They called it a fault line, but no quake followed, just silence, then the groaning. In a remote basin in the Amazon, the trees bent in unison, not from wind, but reverence. The limb was not reaching, it was shielding, cradling a heart not yet beating. They found it by drone, but every man who set foot in the clearing after that forgot his name within hours. One by one, they vanished, and somewhere deep in its chest, a light begins to blink. Rhythmic, beating. It was never buried, it was planted. The moon has always been silent, but tonight it sings. A low hum just beneath the threshold of hearing, picked up only by deep space arrays. A pattern, 3 tones repeating every 13 minutes. It's not broadcasting, it's answering. Seismographs go blind, but trees begin to sway in still air. Oceans ripple where there is no wind. And from Greenland to Madagascar, one word appears, burned into bark, ice and stone alike. Corelna, the seed that dreams beneath us. It's a name, a frequency, a summon. It remembers him because it was never just a satellite. It was part of the signal tower. The moon is half machine, half memory. and it has just powered on. They were not statues, not trees, not ruins. They were sentinels planted across Earth, long before Earth knew the warmth of life. Slumbering systems, organic titans, locked in temporal root code, each one a beacon, each one a door. They are watching for the signal, for the time when he would stir again. And now the gates are open. Earth's tectonics are memory-driven. The crust shifts not by chance, but by will. And something buried deep beneath all continents is now reaching up. And it's not reaching for light, it's reaching for its other half. The world is turning, but not on its axis. It's turning toward something coming. Long before we called it Earth, before trees had names, before stars had numbers, there was something beneath us, waiting. The verdant one does not return to rule. He returns to connect. Each forest is a nerve, each tree a thought, and Earth was never ours to begin with. He is not a god of this world. He is a gardener of galaxies, and the garden is blooming again. Now that he's awake, so are they. Subscribe to Mystic Horizons to continue your journey through the cosmic mysteries. Hit the bell to be notified when the next piece of the universal puzzle reveals itself.